giant chicken.
Still got lock in that 3. Lock in 3.
Hello, rail friends, and welcome back to the Cliff. Where Chris, see what happens when you get old. You meet somebody and you can't remember 3 minutes. But that's what y'all got to look forward, because someday you're going to catch up with me. Chris and I are here on the Cliff, and yes, 582 is not here yet. He is past the bird cam. Ellen, a special thanks to you for letting me know, because we did Code 3 in Production 6. We thought about turning the ambers on, but it probably wouldn't do us any good because we need blue and red to get here. But we are ready, we are excited, and we are going to see all this Canadian power on the CSX train led by Canadian power from right behind us. Has it been busy before I got here?
Not really.
It's been a little quiet, but hey, Chris is ready to go, and so am I. So y'all sit back, get ready, and do not go anywhere, because he is past the bird cam. As you know, that is the 122.8, and he is probably about 10 minutes out at this point, because we had to get everything set up, turned on, and ready. And he's not meeting anybody, so y'all, let's have a good time and count all the locomotives. I got a note from Warren. Let me see if I got Warren's note right. A CN GEVO, a North American D9, CN SD70M, a CSX MAC, and a CSX GEVO, and a G&W Jeep is what Warren sent me a note that's coming this way. So if my math is right, we got 7 on the head end. But like I said, job 1 has been crazy busy today. But as you all know, job 1 pays for production 6, and it makes all this other fun stuff possible. We are back from the Gulf Coast. Yes, I forgot my beads. I was in such a hurry. And again, a special thanks to Alan, because if he had not sent me the note when he did, we might have been a few minutes late. So you guys got to decide if you want beads or if you want 582. I picked 582. I'll wear the beads. Let's see, tomorrow's Wednesday, so I'll see y'all again trackside on Thursday. I'll have the beads back because Mrs. S and I caught so much stuff. We ended up with about 5 bags in the 3 days that we were there. And let me tell you, we had fun. As y'all saw, if you haven't watched the Pascagoula video yet, Mrs. S went along, and it wasn't but 5 minutes, and she found an antique store and a whole bunch of blue glass bottles, decanters, plates, some stuff made by a local person. So she had fun too. So it won't be hard to talk her into going back to the tracks. Plus, for those of you who've been to Pascagoula, we made it to Bozo's for our first time. And let me tell you, you want to talk about good eating? Woo! That's a whole new definition of seafood eating. But in the meantime, hey, let's get trackside, let's get ready. I got just a couple more things to do. But 582 should be here shortly. We have switching action going on. We are red on the north end going out. So here we go, everybody. Good to see y'all, and I'll get a monitor on. You want to say hi? Everybody meet Chris while we're at it.
Hi guys.
Hang on, let me get you focused here.
I'm on the railfan too.
Everybody meet Chris. And believe it or not, He is a member of Rail Moments. How cool is that? My hero. Got a little switching action over away. And as you can see, we're a little lacking on sun today, but hey, we don't have the winter coat on. And oh, we got the local reversing in. And because we're going to shoot on the CSX incoming, we have the wide lens on, so we're not going to be way zoomed in, so we get a better look at our CSX when he rolls past the cliff. You can hear the local as he blows going around the corner and off on the left side that John talks about so many times. He's going over to service the account. There he is! Chris. He snuck right up on us. Just all of a sudden, boom, there he was. Hey, everybody say hi to Chris. He's hanging out at the cliff today, and he loves this spot. Is this area home?
It is. This is really home.
All right,
I love
awesome.
it. It's peaceful, and I just feel closer to God over here. This can't get much better than this.
And he said it all. It just doesn't get any better than this, and he's right. He is absolutely right.
I mean, I've been like a train all my life. And,
A little political ad there on the bird cam. Mama Bear, I don't know about the sunset, but we do have a beautiful view back at looking at Lookout Mountain. Here in a little while we'll switch lenses and we'll do the zoom back into the hump yard. And for those of you first time here at Coffey's Cliff, this is a world-renowned spot. I have met people from all over the globe, Japan, you name it. It's just, you never know. And that's the cool part about rail fanning. You just never know. Like Chris was here when I pulled up, and you just meet so many cool people over the time, just like all of you guys. So let's kind of walk, see what we get tonight. Like I said, we'll switch lenses here in a little bit and zoom down towards the yard, the hump yard, the debux yard, the second largest yard of its classification type in the NS system. And you just saw 582 roll past us on the CSX pass-through line. Anybody trackside, let us know.
yeah, when I first came here to Coffey's Cliff, it was probably about 3 years ago. I was stunned.
Yeah, it took me forever to find it because I was expecting something other than just a small spot between the trees.
Yeah.
Hello, Nate. Good to see you, sir. Hi, Eugene. How's everything up in Virginia? You thawed out yet? Mama Bear. We got some sun, but we don't have a sunset yet for you, but we're working on it. Hey, Dirk. How you been? Trackside in Emerson, huh? That means you got 582. There should be some good pictures for this Sunday's live show from the studio. Best of the rails, am I right, Dirk? Well, hello, Mr. John. Hey, Crash. How you doing? How's everything at work? You back to normal? Drayton's good people. I love running into him along the tracks. Alan, thank you. A huge thank you. I made it over here in time to catch 582 and meet Chris and see a little bit of train action all at the same time. But again, Alan, had you not got me motivated out of the office when you did with your note, we would be watching no 582 train today. So again, thank you very much, and thank you to everybody that always sends me notes and says, hey, Mike, such and such is coming. Are you going? Where are we going? When are we going? And off we go. So thank you. Like I said, we've been down on the Gulf Coast in Mobile catching beads and everything else that you can imagine, even a rubber chicken. Mrs. S made me give the rubber chicken to the young man that was next to me. She said, and I can't believe it, she said, he needs that chicken way more than I need to listen to it in the car. So the rubber chicken didn't get to come home, but we caught it, but we didn't get to bring it home. Crash, as long as you're normal for you, that's good enough. Everybody has their own normal. Mama Bear, does Colton have his phone working where he can get on now? Kind of looking at anything else that might be in the area as we roll over to Heritage app. Let's see, Chesapeake and Ohio, 20 minutes to go up in Nashville. 80:25, 53 minutes ago in Birmingham. One of Tara's favorite locomotives that I can never pronounce right, so I just leave that up to her. Or Casey when he does the recording of it that she made. Delaware and Hudson in Jenkinsburg, Georgia, going north. And the geometry unit 9 hours ago in Pride, Alabama. So I don't see anything else particular in our neighborhood, but you guys have been keeping track of it, so let us know. Hey, how are you? Meet Chris. Been doing all right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're all day.
No, I just got here a little bit ago. Chris beat me here.
Oh, yeah.
Now I rushed from job 1 to get here in time. Thank goodness it's close. This is the closest place I could get. Alan let me know it was coming, so we did the boogity thing and got on over here. Our autonomous locomotive shoving back into the hump yard. 3050, working in tandem with 749. We just caught 586 with all the Canadian power out a little bit ago.
Yeah, I saw it down there.
Did ya? Good. That was pretty cool. Hello, Tony. Crash, have you been to Bozo's down in Pascagoula? And if so, it was just fantastic. I couldn't believe how great dinner was. Actually, it was lunch kind of late. A friend of mine said, hey, order the shrimp po' boy, extra loaded. I had no idea I was going to have a whole gulf full of shrimp on my plate, but it was phenomenal. Tony, how's things up on the Cumberland Plateau? Chris, any chance you're an extra large?
I wear a large.
I only have XL shirts.
Okay.
If you want to try one, you're welcome to one.
Yeah, I could try one.
Yes, we do. Cut off comes to this end of class track.
Oh, man, thank you.
Is XL going to swallow you?
You gave me one last one time.
You got one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, since they're short sleeve, and I haven't ordered any lately. It's time to now that we're getting past frigid zone.
Right.
Everybody, I think since we've caught 582, we'll go ahead and switch over to a stronger lens. So y'all are going to lose picture for just a moment. Don't panic. We didn't fall off the cliff.
Get the AC 21 out of see where he needs to go. Yes, I've got the heading to web right now. When you do get the inbound crew to the door.
Alright, now I can take you down to the hump yard. And you can see all the green flashing lights.
I knew something told me I had to stay here a little bit longer.
They are actually going. They're
Because
going to.
when I hear God's voice tell me, I think you're gonna meet somebody you never knew before.
Oh, how cool.
Especially you watch them on YouTube. And here you are.
I'm so glad you didn't leave.
Yeah. Of course, I live in Chickamauga, and for my work, because I do bed liners on trucks. And,
I'll bet you right now.
probably about 2-3 blocks, there's train tracks, like Norfolk Southern tracks.
The end of the week, they'll be back to where they're sitting out over
Probably be running, probably Saudi to New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love Chickamauga. It's so historic.
It is.
Hey, Todd, if I was a guessing person, I'll bet you're right. Tony, is Todd right? So is Chickamauga home?
I've been living there all my life.
My wife's from Chickamauga.
There's train tracks that used to run by my house almost 20 years ago, but it's now abandoned. It's Kensington. There used to be steam trains. Everything used to run on the tracks. Not anymore.
Yeah, you get a little limited down there now.
Yeah. got one coming. CSX. Green light.
Hey, Chris just spotted us a green light on CSX.
Guys, one. Like yesterday, I came over here yesterday because I had a little time to come over here, which I was still on the clock from work. I done seen 5 or 6 CSX local trains came through here.
Really? That's
Yeah.
cool.
Which, honestly, I've never seen that many come through here before until yesterday. I was pleased.
Makes the trip worthwhile, doesn't it?
Yes, sir, it is.
Looks like they're setting up for a race.
Yep, ready, set, go.
Yard number 1. Yard number 1 is north end of local yard. GP off north end of local yard. Show. In there. Sorry, checking highlights and north out. track opened up. Careful. We're gonna get the north end of that clean train working south there.
Got one coming up down there.
Pardon?
Got one coming up down there.
Yeah, he's, we got... Hello, Stuart! How's Kentucky? On our signal tower closest to us for CSX, as y'all heard Chris say a little bit ago, hey, we got green! And we have inbound on the far side, and we have an amber on the north end for outbound. So you can see your amber down on the outbound track, and quietly coming in over on the far side, here comes some whiskers. And who knows, maybe a surprise. .4356, our leader. Paired up with 4878. Here's somebody has some happy colors. Almost makes me think of Easter. Upcoming outbound trains probably dropping off their EOT DPU unit. We'll probably watch them go down, drop the back unit, where you've seen that happen before, right on the other side of the Wilcox Bridge. They'll reverse back into the yard, get their train, and then before they leave out, hook up that last locomotive. Tony, tell me it's not so. I like when you have world famous. That whistleboard production guy, he's pretty cool. We have our first flying bugs out for the 2026 season. So, oh, there's an old car. What do you think, John? What year? Billy, you lost your igloo, did you? Uh-oh. Back to normal living in Kentucky. Our train crew setting off that third locomotive. Still holding on our CSX green. And our autonomous locomotive. Still train building. Hello, Chuck. wave from our engineer and from the conductor. Our inbound train has a pair of whiskers on the back. Looks like a single DPU there at the back. As he slowly comes to a stop. Our other train building, gone back into the yard, pick up the rest of his train where they have left their end of train DPU down there. $19.75 on the approximation for that boxcar. Speaking of John, we found a license plate at work today from 1973. Was over at the recycle center dropping off plates, and it's like, oh, nope, we're going to take this one back. Somebody collects license plates. We're going to make sure it gets a good home. Won't be any more of those made. Still waiting our CSX going south on our highball green that Chris spotted first. John, you collect license plates. Tell me it's not so. Hello, New Jersey. How's Boxcar Jerry today? Welcome to Chattanooga, Tennessee. We are at the north end of the debux yard as our inbound train over on the far side rolls on in. 4863. John, my mom's from South Dakota. As you can see, they are easing into the yard. for that 133.9 defect detector on our southbound CSX. Still holding on an amber down at the far north end on the outbound track. And the DPU unit that they set off as we watch the train crew go back in. The only thing we're missing is a fresh pizza up here on the cliff. And it would be a perfect railfan afternoon here. Our Kubota's back on the scene. No kidding, John. You an Air Force brat, are you? There's our Kubota. As you all know, he hauls the EOT devices in the back of that and puts them on the trains as they go outbound and watches on the roll by. Our inbound train continues over on the far side. Our Kubota's hanging out there at the crossing. Wind is picking up. part of Real Moments. And yeah, don't call me at 5 in the morning, okay? My idea of morning is real early is 7.
Yeah.
And the goal is to be at work by 8:30. Anything earlier than that, it's potluck with me.
Yeah, I just, especially how dark it is, because it's supposed to be raining sometime late morning.
Yeah, plus it's it's so cold and everything. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of motivation to get up that early in the morning.
Well, I appreciate everything.
Like I said, it's super to meet you.
It's my pleasure.
Be safe, my friend. All right, and we'll catch up at the next crossing. Don't forget to come join the show on Sunday. We do a live, and if you do rail fanning, if you see something cool, we do a live show on Sunday from the studio. It's Catch of the Week. It's everybody's submissions and videos up to 30 seconds, no music, or stills, and old train cars, favorite graffiti, artistic, favorite locomotive, whatever, anything train related, and everybody just joins in, and we go through all the submissions. Then we pick some for each of the different categories, and then Casey makes a short post. So join us on Saturday at 5:30 if you can.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a great day.
You
Be
too.
safe. Be careful.
God bless y'all.
And thank you. You too. Everybody, Chris said to tell you all bye, and God bless y'all as he makes that possible for us to be up here every day. Oh, okay. We'll hear it. Again, Mama Bear, sorry. No sunset over there for you. But at least when we shoot back into the sun, or to the west where the sunset is, y'all aren't blinded. Tony, I think you're right. We need to have a good Mexican dinner. As our autonomous locomotives reverse back towards the hump yard, our Kubota takes off. There's the North Tower. Down the north end, we've got all kinds of lights. There's our DPU unit that they set off. We have an amber on the top left tower. We have an amber in the middle, way down at the north end. And we have a flashing amber on the pass-through track. As we kind of stare between the trees.
Tower. on down 3 or 4%, some of that little red. There you go. Locked on. AC-10, go to 7070.
Tony, as a matter of fact, I was just gonna ask you guys if they have the line back open. Yes, I did hear about it. I believe Lucas sent me the note first. I got so many notes, I'm not sure which person, but to all of you, thank you for the notes when it happened. We were down in Mobile on the Gulf Coast, but I have not heard if the line's open again. I'm assuming it is by now, but anybody has updates, please. I heard it was a split rail incident. All right, so it is back open. Okay, Tony. I'm assuming all the cars are back upright, removed, and nothing there to see anymore. Anybody been over there? Did anybody see it? Anybody get pictures? Our coal train from that we saw a little while ago is just now going past the bird cab. Two of our locomotives side by side down there, as you see. And yes, that was a bird that you just saw fly past the front of the camera. I know it's not spring yet, but it's kind of exciting that it's 6:26 and we can still see anything. Been a long time since you guys could see something without the lights on at 6:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Last several months, we'd be on the way home from the cliff by this time. Ooh, I thought I saw a mosquito there for a moment. Probably gonna be our last train catch of the night on our train, our outbound train, as he's gone back in, picked up his train from the hump yard area. Our locomotives, I do believe these are going to be the ones that we saw earlier, drop off the DPU unit to your right. Got our ground unit lights on. Well, that was our outbound train. No defects. Actually, it was our pass-through train going out the north end. As darkness settles in here at Coffey's Cliff, we started off exciting and we stayed exciting. Good to have everybody on. Don't forget, this Sunday, Best of the Rail Show live from the studio. You have plenty of time to send in your submissions. Anything train related, stills or videos up to 30 seconds. Please, no music. As y'all have seen, it will jam the show because of copyright issues. And we do that every Sunday, except we did not do it this past Sunday because it was NFL Day. And Casey, I'll see you this Sunday. If you're new, please, if you have any questions, ask. There is someone on here that knows the question. If not, John, Todd, Crash, everybody that's on here will come up with an answer. Don't forget, subscribe, like, so much appreciate it. And if y'all joined late, make sure you watch the beginning because there is plenty of action right from the get-go. We're waiting on our outbound train. Before we wrap up, you can hear the sounds in the hump yard as they continue to build trains with the Swixture locomotives, the autonomous locomotives. Where we are, where you watch the freight of the world pass right by here. Coffey's Cliff, named after a really, really cool guy, Scott Coffey. And many of you have met him up here. He's seen 40 years worth of trains go by, and he's got a picture of every one of them. So if you're up here, say hi to Scott. Great, great gentleman. We were lucky enough to meet Chris tonight. A Rail Moments fan. And we squeezed in some train action here at the next crossing after being on the Gulf Coast for Mardi Gras in Mobile, which is ongoing. Does not conclude until Mardi Gras Day next Tuesday. A week from today, as a matter of fact. Sure would be fun to go back. Mrs. S and I had some fantastic eats on the Gulf Coast. Oh, my. Well, thank you, Todd. As another autonomous locomotive makes its way towards us. Hi, Crash. I don't know if you heard my question earlier. Have you been to Bozo's down in Pascagoula? Hello, everybody. Good to see y'all tonight. And for those of you that jumped on from the beginning, boy, we started off fantastically with all that Canadian power, that Jeep. It was just awesome. If you have not seen the beginning of tonight's video, make sure you do. Now, I don't think I'll see y'all tomorrow being Wednesday night. Maybe we'll squeeze in a little time, but as y'all know, Wednesday night is dinner night with Mrs. S. The weather here is questionable for Thursday, so we'll kind of have to see what's up. But we are back from the Gulf Coast. We are trackside. We are live, and we have had a great time with all of you tonight. Thank you for Casey and I for being part of Rail Moments. And if you're new, please subscribe. As you know, it helps the channel. And all those thumbs helps Mike, because I know that you guys had a good time. Tell your friends, neighbors, relatives, and even people you don't know. Hey, watch Rail Moments. Get your submissions in for Sunday night for Best of the Rails show and at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. And to all of you, make sure you tell the one you love how much they mean to you. Give them a hug. Do something special for yourself. And everybody, be safe. I hear geese flying. So from Casey and I, to all of you, thanks for being with us here at legendary, iconic Coffey's Cliff as darkness falls over the Debucks Yard for Norfolk Southern here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And as you all know, we will see you. I know y'all are filling in those blanks. That's right. At the next crossing. Thanks, everybody. That camera's trying, y'all. Just can't get there with all that darkness. Well, everybody, I tried to give you... Oh, there you go. There's one look back, one last look back at the Debucks Yard. There at this end where the hump yard is. So, everybody, thank you.